Hey, this is Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff coming at you. How you guys been doing? Alright, it's good to be back. I'm just letting you know, probably until the end of May, my videos may be a little more either shorter or non-existent, especially coming next week. I'm going to be traveling for work and working late hours, but I will try to do shorter updates if I can. Going back to Wolves, back in league play this Saturday. We're back at the Molineux, which we really need because right now we've got to shake off our losing streak and get back to our winning ways. And Brighton, on paper, looks like a match we should win. Just because we should win it doesn't mean that we do win it. And so looking at Brighton, they have fallen on some harder times. They started the season actually pretty decent. We did face them earlier on. They did beat us 1-0. I think Glenn Murray had gotten his goal in there. And but we of course are playing much better than that now. But you know, this has been the struggle this year, is that we're struggling against sides that are lower on the table for some reason. And Brighton, you almost wanted to have faced them a month ago when they weren't as lower on the table as they are now, because they're just above Cardiff. But we're going to see what happens with this. I've been hearing some rumors that there may be some lineup changes. And to be blunt, after the last match, we just look so tired. Probably our worst if not our worst, certainly in the top 3 worst performances of the year. Some are saying the worst performance since Nuno has been with us. So that's never good to hear. I'm hearing rumblings that Nuno may shake things up, and a reference being made to the match against Cardiff. Because the first time we faced Cardiff, they surprised us with a win. And then when Nuno came in, he surprised them with a lineup that no one was expecting. A much younger side, a faster side. And some are wondering if something like that is what we need, at least for this game. I do expect that Patricio will be there for our keeper. I expect we're going to be back to Cody, Bolly, and Bennett in the back. I think when we played Cardiff, we had Traore and Vinagre in instead of Doherty and Johnny. And in the midfield, we had Dendonka, who'd been there, and Saiz, who'd been in some of them, but we had Morgan Gibbs-White. And giving Moutinho and Neves a rest, whether they think they need a rest, but also just kind of that youthful energy, something they didn't expect. Now, many of those players also did come in later on. I don't know if he's going to go completely that in the middle. I do expect Traore and Vinagre. There's a good chance that they will be on the wings. And someone different in the midfield. Just to move things around. I do expect Jota and Jimenez will start as our forwards. And to be honest, that's become the positions I'm the most concerned with not playing around with. There is a huge difference when Jimenez and Jota are there and when they're not, which shows an area we have to improve and have some better substitutes for. But it's also showing how well they're working together. So I'm calling for a 2-0 Wolves victory, and I kind of hemmed and hawed, and I'm looking at. Yes, I'm saying the Wolves are not in the best mindset, not in the best place since our loss at the FA Cup. So we did not bounce back since then, and we've had 2 matches that we should have gotten at least a point, and we didn't. But looking at Brighton in their recent play is one of the reasons I'm being more confident. The other thing I'm confident on is we do much better in the Molineux. When we're at home, it's especially since the new year. It's been day and night. So between us starting at home and the fact that Brighton is struggling to score points at all, And if you take out Glenn Murray, I'm not seeing a lot of other threats. So if they focus on containing Murray, in which I think that we can get out with a 2-0. I'm calling for Jimenez and Vinagre to score. I gotta say, Vinagre, the last few times he's been out there, he's been very hungry, and I think everything may align for him on this one. So tell me what your thoughts are. Do you want to see that youth in the middle, a little more speed? Do you think maybe we should stay with what we've had in the last few matches? Let me know who you think is going to score. What do you think the score predictions are going to be? Certainly, we're rooting for Wolves to win, and on paper, the Wolves should win. And I do think that we are ready to turn that to move forward. And I think this is the match where we are going to click it on and get back on track, just like we did with Cardiff a couple of months ago. So, hey, let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. This has been Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff.